Hello, it's Lena Pazook, and for my Cursive survey assignment, I asked a series of 10 different questions to 5 different teachers at Youngstown MLK. One of the teachers was a 5th grade teacher, 2 were 4th grade teachers, and 2 were 3rd grade teachers. They were all extended response questions. Some of them were kind of like a yes or no question, so there were no charts or graphs that could kind of be determined by that. I just wanted to get their feedback and what their opinions were on cursive. So for the first question that I had was, how often do you use cursive in your everyday life? 2 of them said every single day, and I thought it was ironic that they both gave me their survey back in cursive. And then 3 of them said rarely, and that they just use it for their signature. For the second question, I asked, how does the rise of technology affect the use of cursive? And they all had a very similar answer in that they said that it makes cursive less relevant in everyday life and in education, and that there's an increase in the need for typing skills. And that was specifically, the increase for typing skills was from the 3rd grade teacher, is what she said. For the third question, I asked, explain other components that may have affected the cursive topic. And I found this question very interesting. I got some different answers here. I have state testing has affected it, Chromebooks have affected it, the COVID pandemic, and the need to master basic print first. So all of those have had a different effect on how, when to start learning cursive and if it's a necessary need. The fourth question was, how much experience do your students have with cursive writing? The 4th and 5th grade teachers said that there was very little to no experience at all in their classrooms, and then the 3rd grade teachers said that there was no experience at all. But just the other day, I did notice that in the 4th grade classrooms, there was some cursive handouts that were being given, so they were just now introducing cursive to the 4th grade students. The next question was, do you think cursive is beneficial to students in their future learning? They all said yes. There was a little bit of variety of yes in this question. One of the teachers said yes and no, and one of them also said yes, and that they think all learning is beneficial, which is very true. The next question was, do you consider cursive writing a good way to make writing faster? I was kind of surprised by this question, or these answers. I thought it was all going to be yes, but I had 3 yeses and 2s, depends / sometimes, which I had them further explain. And they said it kind of depends because some students might excel in cursive and some might not, making their writing slower. And the next question was, do you think students should focus more on learning cursive or typing skills? I was also surprised by this one. I thought everyone was going to say typing skills, but 2 teachers said that they should focus on both, while 3 said that they should focus just on typing. The next question was, if schools decide to teach cursive, what grade should they start and for how long should it be taught? Almost every single teacher had a different answer for this one. One of them said they should start in 2nd and they should continue learning and practicing it every single school year. I had a teacher put 2nd and 3rd grade only, and then I had 3rd through 5th, so 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and then I had one for 3rd and just 4th. The next question was, in what ways should a student would be affected if cursive was not taught? And most of them said their signatures, how they sign their name, would be affected. But I had one teacher, which I thought this was interesting, I didn't think of this, was they wouldn't be able to read historical documents. So if they were doing a research paper and needed to read something historical that was in cursive originally, they wouldn't be able to read it. They would have to look up a translation. And the last final question was, do you think signatures will change if cursive is no longer taught in schools? I had 3 teachers say yes. 1 said that they were unsure, and then 1 said that that there's already electronic signatures, which I thought was very interesting, because that is very true that there are. And then my further research that I did about cursive writing in schools, I wanted to mostly look up to see why cursive should still be taught and the benefits of it, if it should. and most of the benefits was that it improves fine motor skills, and it does increase writing speed if you do become proficient in it, but that depends on how much you practice it. And it improves the ability to read cursive, which is kind of the given, but if it does no longer get practiced in schools, then that's going to just, there will be less cursive writing to read anyway. But that is my cursive survey assignment. Thank you.